Like and subscribe within the next 5 seconds, or else you will get a whole week of bad luck. And trust me, you do not want the bad luck. Welcome back to the Chamello channel. There are kids from all around the world that have talents that people find shocking. Some of them excel at playing the piano, while other talented kids play basketball. Today, we are going to be looking at 8 kids who can solve a Rubik's Cube at world record speeds. Make sure to watch the entire video, as you will not believe this kid who can solve the Rubik's Cube in seconds. Number 8. Felix, who solved a Rubik's Cube in just mere seconds. Australian-born Felix Zemdegs is Rubik's Cube speed solver who's more than just impressive. The 25-year-old can solve a Rubik's Cube in just 3.28 seconds. His first unofficial record took place in 2008 when he solved it in just 19 seconds, and he's come a long way since then. He's beat not one, but multiple world records and is the current world record holder for the 3x3x3 with a record of 5.53 seconds.
Oh, hey, that is Alright, I think we're gonna end on that. Thanks for coming, everyone.
Number 7. A blind Rubik's Cube solve. If you thought that Felix Zemdegs was impressive, well, you're in for a surprise. In the world record of Rubik's Cubes, Australian Jack Kai is another force to be reckoned with. The Speedcuber was also able to snatch up a world record for doing something that the majority of us would struggle with, even with our sight. He is able to solve a Rubik's Cube while blindfolded. Kai took home the title after competing at Brisbane in 2019, where he beat the previous world record by 0.33 seconds. Make sure to keep watching, as the next clip will leave you shocked and almost terrified. Number 6. A 17 by 17 Rubik's Cube solve underwater. When you combine intelligence with innovation, you get a young man who can solve the extremely difficult 17 by 17 Rubik's Cube underwater. Unlike the old-fashioned cube, the 17 by 17 has 1,700 pieces, making it one of the hardest puzzles to solve. To achieve this odd yet grand world record that no one has even attempted before, Simon Shi used snorkels, goggles, and a chair that was weighed down by kettlebells to help him stay underwater. To add to the challenge of solving the Rubik's Cube, he added another layer of challenges that would take place as each hour passed. Shi would have to shoot 2 basketballs, and if he doesn't make them in the hoop, he would have to swim 2 laps underwater as a punishment. Less than 4 hours after the start of the challenge, Simon Shi became the first person ever to solve the 17 by 17 Rubik's Cube.
I'm going to be attempting to solve the 17 by 17 Rubik's Cube, which has over 1,700 pieces, all underwater. No one has done it before, and this will be the hardest challenge by far. Did the last algorithm and finished it off. So solving this 17 by 17 Rubik's Cube took me under 4 hours, and I became the first person to ever solve this massive puzzle all underwater.
Number 5. The largest Rubik's Cube in the world. To take a break from all these geniuses that can probably solve Rubik's Cubes while they're asleep, let's take a look at Tony Fisher, a British man who set the world record for building the world's largest Rubik's Cube. He first achieved this world record in 2016 with a cube that measured over 5 feet on each side. 2 years later, he discovered that his world record had been broken by French engineer Georges Penfing. While he initially felt disappointed that his hard work no longer held the title, he was also flattered that other people attempted and successfully built something of this size. Fisher poured into his blood, sweat, and tears yet again to make another massive Rubik's Cube, measuring a dizzying 6 feet and 7 inches on each side, to reclaim his title. It took him a total of 330 hours to complete this project, and set him back a shocking $2,000. Keep watching, because next up we have a man who solves a Rubik's Cube underwater.
Hello, my name is Tony Fisher, and I've just finished making what I believe to be the largest Rubik's Cube in the world. The cube has an edge of 5 feet 1 inch, or 1 meter 56. It weighs around 16 stone, or 100 kilos. It is fully functional they're not quite as easy to use as a regular Rubik's Cube.
Number 4. A kid solves a Rubik's Cube underwater. Solving a giant Rubik's Cube underwater is impressive, but can you imagine solving one underwater without taking a breath? A young kid that could only be described as a genius was able to make this happen, all while staying underwater, and it only took him less than a minute to solve it successfully. Talk about impressive.
Alright, so Ethan's gonna solve the Rubik's Cube underwater without taking a breath. Ready, set, go. There it is. There it is.
Number 3. AI solves Rubik's Cube. It seems like AI, or artificial intelligence by its fancy name, is taking over the world one step at a time, or dare we say, one Rubik's Cube at a time. A YouTuber by the name of Code Blue spent 40 grueling hours on coding a 55 by 55 by 55 Rubik's Cube, and an AI to solve it. He uploaded the video where he would be shared with all the technical details that most of us would consider far too complicated, before he finally revealed the AI solving the cube, and let's just say it was pure magic. A 3-year-old girl solved a Rubik's Cube in seconds. If you know any 3-year-old, you would probably know that they would probably be more interested in playing with dolls, toys, and even makeup than to solve a Rubik's Cube. Hongyan Chan has a completely different passion than other kids her age. She has a knack for solving Rubik's Cube at world record-breaking speeds. The adorable girl was able to solve it in just 48 seconds, and with such speed, we have no doubt that in a couple of years, she would probably take the title for the fastest Rubik's Cube speed solver in the world. Number 1. Little Big Shots. Local kids solving Rubik's Cube with speed. American TV show Little Big Shots featured an 11-year-old boy who can solve a Rubik's Cube with serious speed. He explains that what got him into starting on solving this mental puzzle was his friends, and although solving it seemed pretty hard at first, he soon cracked the Da Vinci Code of the cube and started solving it at a shocking speed. This kid literally solved the Rubik's Cube in seconds. How shocking.
Well, this week, our NBC 4 Today Little Big Shot does something I've never been able to do. Complete one of these, a Rubik's Cube. But he's not just solving these miniature mental puzzles, he's doing it with some serious speed.
A couple of my friends at school were doing it, and I mean, it doesn't look that hard, so I thought I might as well try it out. It's hard at the start to try to solve them, but then once you learn it, it just it's easy.
This is just the start of Trevor's speed cubing career, and there are plenty of more competitions to come.
That's it for today's video. We hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, make sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe to our channel for more awesome content, and click on the notification bell to be notified whenever we upload new videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Also, if you don't mind, tap on a video on screen right now. It would really help us out. Bye bye.